run.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to set...
And the finish! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa
Final
18.
checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Botafogo take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Roberto Carlos gets it clear. Works it forward. And he can clear it away.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Can he get it through? And he's straight offside. And we're done. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. Now, can they get him away? And this is Pele! Araujo calmly anticipates.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, it's Seedorf.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. That looks a good cross. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That is a great pick out. That's going to go a long way. Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players. I don't think I've seen someone as adaptable, as dependable, both going forward and having to get back too. Plus, he's got that Excellent leadership he's always displayed, and he's won everybody's respect.
Yeah, and once described by one of the world's greatest managers as the most intelligent player I've ever... Climbs up! Off the post! Decent enough try.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Lahm, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now, the ball's gone astray. Great vision, and he's shoots! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities, always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Botafogo are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Bergomi cuts it out. It's a searching pass. Now it's Pelé. Lahm. Delivers the ball. Big header! It's there! Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
Vietnam have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible. Bullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well read, and the danger is averted.
Botafogo are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
In with the challenge. Played out to the left flank. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. And they can counter here. And it's Bellingham. Oh, super find. Oh, he's been caught. Heads a shot! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Botafogo really could have done without this. Donnarumma, in the context of the game, he must save it. Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Little pass back. Bale's cross. Oh, smashing header! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Lahm. Pernis. Oh, good read. Opts for safety.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Vieira concedes a free kick for that, and he is going into that little black book. Araujo, very much a man of this moment. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Foot in. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Looking to play him in. Not the most accurate pass. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Vieira. And here's Hullet. Oh, good spread. Oh, nice touch. Swings it. Up he goes! That's a half-decent try.
Mbappe certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Foram indicados 2 minutos
Seedorf.
de acréscimo.
Now it's Hullet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Mbappe. Pepe proves too strong. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 24. Sai para a
That
entrada
gets
do
things going for the second half.
Camisa 10.
Botafogo really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Botafogo, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Araujo can get it clear.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And this is Roberto Carlos. Chance! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
So here comes the substitution.
Camisa 22. Camisa 5. Deixando o campo para a entrada de Camisa 11.
Lahm
Camisa
goes short.
8. Camisa 14.
Lahm plays it in. That has been knocked clear. Hernes. And it's Azar. And here's Bale. He's chosen to go back. He's had a shot! And it's in! Botafogo back on level terms!
Vieira really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Vietnam choosing to make the first change. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the counter is on. And he welcomes it in. He's one-on-one, and the finish! Goal! Botafogo! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Botafogo take the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Really nicely worked opportunity, that. Some lovely exchanges.
Suarez really did pass up on a good opportunity then, but some of the build-up play was absolutely majestic.
Bale. Bellingham. Looking for the run. Brilliantly cut out. It's a good ball out wide. Botafogo perhaps contemplating their next change here. Looking for options for movement. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Vietnam really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And that's a good ball. Bale! Oh, it's come off the upright. Ronaldo might just make this. Yamal, Hazard. A noticeable change in the approach to defending. It's Luis Suarez!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Bale. Well, that looks a decent ball. That is lovely. Yamal proves just a little bit too strong. Ball driven towards the far post.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 19. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 21.
Cruyff.
Substituição em andamento.
Lahm, who's set up one goal so far. Thuram. Seedorf. Threads one in. Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to pass it through. Good ball, good take. Look at the space here. And the shot! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
It's their second corner of the game.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cruyff. Nicely weighted ball. And it's Lahm. He's in space and looking for options. Yamal does well to get it back. All hands on deck for this one. Bergomi attempts a clearance. That's good play. Bale. Now it's Seedorf. This looks promising. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Bale tries to clear.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de
It's really
acréscimo.
well cleared. 4 added minutes on the board. And it's Vieira. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Thuram. Seedorf engages and forces him off the ball. He is through here!
Such good technique.
Bale. Bale! It's a loose ball. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Bale, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, what a difference a half can make, Peter.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident. It takes hard work and perseverance.
How he epitomised that attitude. He worked so hard to become a player so far ahead of everybody else.
He boasted a playing style that was so unique too. The first centre-forward perhaps to drop back, use his vision, make those clever little late runs. He is, for me, the ideal teammate. The perfect blend of power, speed, athleticism, technique. Nobody, and I repeat nobody, comes close.
Pelé, the gold standard, head and shoulders above the rest. Now it's Messi. And here's Mbappe.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Bale. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos. Lahm spots it and intercepts. And it's Lahm. Oh, that's neat. Oh, it's come loose. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. Here comes the cross. He's dealt with that well. And they can counter here. Messi running with the ball. Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Seedorf. Roberto Carlos.
That's good play from him.
Played in deep. And he's taking no chances there.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Now it's Haaland. And it's Messi. Spread out to the left. Now it's Roberto Carlos. And he decides to cross it.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Vietnam has the chance to go the other way. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Messi. Oh, this is a terrific run. Great chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Lahm plays it in. Chance, surely! Goal! Botafogo! First blood drawn. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Pull it. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Long ball looking to counter. Vieira wins the duel this time. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Vietnam applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Lahm.
Botafogo really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Lahm delivers. Lovely feet. That's Thuram. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Botafogo are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Bellingham. Bale. And it's Seedorf. Aimed beyond the defence. Lahm. Great vision. Oh, super find. It's a goal kick. Lahm hurtling down that right flank. Bellingham. Bale. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Out to the right.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 24, camisa 18, camisa 26, camisa 22.
Ferdinand.
Deixando o campo para a
Cedric,
entrada
what are you
dele,
thinking?
Well,
camisa
Peter,
11,
if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Vietnam looking to pass their way through. Vieira. Botafogo, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Nicely weighted ball, and that could set him on his way. So much time and space here. Weghorst! It's in he goes again. Oh, taken with style. They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And that has added a whole new complexion. It's Bale! Goal! Botafogo! And they get themselves in front! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Spread it left, and it's Roberto Carlos.
Oh, really well played.
Now it's Bellingham. Hoeneß takes control of it, and he's on the move. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Corner number 2 then. Lahm plays it short. Bellingham proves just a little bit too strong. Terrific header! It's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Botafogo go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Lahm. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thuram. Vieira. Knocks it into space. Decent chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Lahm plays it in. And the keeper beats it away. In again. And that has been cleared. Luis Suarez.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Bellingham receives it in a good position here. Oh, well played. And it's Seedorf.
That was lovely, that.
That's good running with the ball. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. Short changes him with that pass. Bale. Ferdinand. And that is that. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Bale taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Botafogo definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked, whether it was link-up play, running in behind.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players. I don't think I've seen someone as adaptable, as dependable, both going forward and having to get back too. Plus, he's got that excellent leadership he's always displayed, and he's won everybody's respect.
Yeah, and once described by one of the world's greatest managers as the most intelligent player I ever coached. Now it's Hullet. Lahm. Big chance! Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chance! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Hoeneß really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So, a breakthrough already. And the flag has stayed down, and it's played into the middle. Oh, that's well spotted. Botafogo leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Maldini. And here's Seedorf.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, that's delightful. Dembele. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Pepe calmly anticipates. And here's Bellingham. Pelé aims beyond the goes for a shot! And it's in! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Vietnam grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Pelé. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Botafogo ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Turan. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, nice touch. Elects to cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Well, that's well seen too. Vietnam upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Hullet looking to run onto it. Shapes to shoot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Seedorf clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short. Deep cross. And he's taking no chances there. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And Hullet! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Lahm. Now it's Hullet. Dembele. And it's Bale. Chooses to go cross-field. Pelé, who does have an assist to his name. Knocks it out wide.
Dembele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there is the half-time whistle. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Senhoras e senhores, joguem lixo somente nas lixeiras. Agradecemos a colaboração.
Vietnam kick off the second half.
Botafogo are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Now it's Mbappe. Shot at goal! Goal! Botafogo! And they've got their lead back.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Botafogo go into the lead. Now it's Seedorf. Vieira. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. Lam knocks it into space. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 24. Camisa 18.
Lam with the short one. Nice control.
Camisa 20.
Crosses it in. Araujo with the clearance. Botafogo are looking to go forward now. Thuram spots it and intercepts. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. Lam looking to get on the end of this. Cleared without... Oh, he's had a shot! He's got a goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 19.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Botafogo perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, super find. And that's not going to reach. Roberto Carlos. Botafogo are looking to break at pace. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Now it's Bellingham. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That's good play. Crosses it in. Thuram getting this one clear. Lam gets into a good position. Can he finish? Thuram clears it away.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Pele.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Cruyff. Gerrard.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now, can they get him away? And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race, and he's following up!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Botafogo really will have to throw everything at this now. It's a threatening ball. He's having a shot! Goal! Botafogo! Into the lead once more.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
And it's Lam. Oh, that's a little loose. Bale absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Played out wide. Great work on the overlap. Climbs up big! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Tries to play it through. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He shoots! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And he's there to belt it away. Gerrard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hullet. Deftly away. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.